Right, okay, good evening everybody. How are we all this evening? It is our live at 5 video, little preview of tomorrow's game, FA Cup game against Bournemouth. Before I get into that though, I can't not mention again the magnificent win last week against Leicester. It was such a big game, such a nervy game going into it because it was so big, and they really set us at ease, didn't they? Early, what was it, 10 seconds? Decore bangs one in, 6 minutes. Beto, and Beto again just before half time, and then Ndiaye to finish it off in the end. 4-0 Everton Leicester. How good was that, everybody? How good was that? Still kind of like, can't believe thinking back to that game this time last week. We were talking about, God, how are we going to get on against Leicester? Can we do it? It's a huge 6 pointer at the bottom, but did we do it? Dispatched them with ease, with absolute ease. Loved it. Loved every minute. Hello there, everybody. I'd say a few quick hellos here. I've got who've got Carl Byron. Thank Carl. You're on most weeks, aren't you? You've said, do you think David Moyes will start Elkrez on Saturday? Yeah, I think he will. Personally, I think he will. I think it's Would you say tomorrow's almost like a free hit, so to speak? The FA Cup. Are we looking at it? What's everyone's thoughts? Are we looking at it like it doesn't matter that much because it's unlikely we'll win the cup? I'm not saying this isn't my fault, by the way. I actually want us to go out and put everything into it tomorrow and smash Bournemouth and get through to the next round. I want us to go on a little cup run now that we've got a bit of momentum behind us. I really want us to go on a cup run. I'll tell you what, if we still had Sean Dyche with us and we were still playing the same football and we were still struggling, then honestly I'd just be saying, look, just go out the cup now and concentrate on staying in this Premier League. But now my mindset's changed a little bit. My mindset's a bit different in that, we've gone on a little run, haven't we? Spurs. Who else did we beat? Spurs, Brighton, Leicester. Scoring 8 goals, by the way. 8 goals in 3 games for us this season is mental, isn't it? When we were thinking about it like a month or two ago. It took us, I was looking before, looking back, and it took us like, I think 14 games or something like that to score 8 goals before the last 3, and now we've scored 8 in 3 games. So my mindset's changed a little bit in that I'm looking at it now saying we have to put everything into tomorrow. We have to stay in the cup. We've got to be in it. Let's go on a little cup run. Why not? Why not? We can dream. Let's have a look. So yeah, what are your thoughts, guys? What's everybody's thoughts on that? Do you want to just still concentrate on the league? The league's the most important, of course it is. But are you also thinking, why not dream? Why not dream of the FA Cup now? But on that note, though, Carl, as I said, I think Moyes will start Alcaraz tomorrow. I think it's a good game to get him into. Rob Sutton said we're on the march with Moyes' army. We certainly are, Rob, aren't we? Let's keep it going. Come on, Blues, keep it going. Rob Smith says, well, this is a new thing, isn't it? Or have I been living under a rock? I think Matthews replied there saying just a few weeks old, Rob, and you've said you're going to stick around. So yeah, as Matthew said, it's just a few weeks old, Rob. It's good fun. Yeah, we try and still have a little bit of fun. I do title it like it's the pre-match review for tomorrow's game, but it's we as you can see with the chat, I always point over there because on my screen it's like, but it's there, isn't it? It's the mirror. The mirror gets me every time. So as you can see with the chat, we just all get involved and have a little chat. We'll get some predictions on the game tomorrow as well. And if anybody gets it right, they will win a bobble hat. I've just put a fresh order in of bobble hats because I owe a few gold members some bobble hats. So I've got your orders and I'm getting them sent out. Talking of members, you can see down, where are we? Round about here. You see Roy Nixon has made a comment and Roy is in green highlighted. That's to tell me that Roy is a member. You'll see he's got a little star emoji or something like that next to him, so he is a member. So Roy, thanks for that. And he's said that yes, there is a game on tonight, Charlie. It's Man U versus Leicester, ITV, 8 p.m, I believe. Might be a good game, that. Frankie said, hi Nick. Frankie joined me for my video last Sunday. Frankie come and met me at Bramley-Moore Dock and had a little walk around with me. We had a little chat. So Frankie, hello to you. Thanks for joining me last week. Let's go through some more before we talk about this game tomorrow. And Frankie said, yeah. So Frankie says it is a free hit. Yes, free hit. We can do the cup comps next season. Just stay up this season, okay, Frankie? So you're still feeling that, are you? You're just thinking, just concentrate on the league. Don't get carried away with ourselves because we've had a few wins. Okay, I get it. Totally get it. Don't mind anybody, and don't blame anybody for feeling like that at all. Like I say, I was that way, and a little bit of me still is. A little bit of me, I'm still like, you know what? If we were to go out tomorrow, I wouldn't be like as bothered because, you know, we've still got 3 wins out of 3 in the Premier League, and we've got Liverpool on Tuesday. But it'd be amazing going into that massive Merseyside derby with another win, 4 wins out of 4 going into the derby. How good would that be? Because they're flying, aren't they? They're flying, doing me head, but what can you say? They're a good side. I don't think any of us can unfortunately argue with that. So Carl said, not really a free hit. I want us to get revenge after what they did to us in the summer. I was gonna get to that, Carl. Yeah, we certainly owe them one, don't we? We certainly owe them one. Nearly ruined my holiday. They did. I think I've probably said before. I was actually in Florida watching that game with my brother-in-law, who's a Red as well. I was enjoying my day. We were 2-0 up, loving life, and then they hit us, didn't they? I think it was 87 minutes, 92 minutes, 94 minutes. Beat us 3-2 at Goodison Park. Oh, it was an absolute killer, wasn't it? Wasn't it, guys? It was awful. So we do owe them one for that. We do owe them one. But look, Bournemouth are flying as well. Unfortunately, Liverpool beat them 2-0. Okay, so that's a good thing. They're coming up to Goodison Park off the back of a defeat, but it was to Liverpool. Before that, they beat Nottingham Forest 5-0, and they beat Newcastle 4-1 at Newcastle as well. Drew 2-2 Chelsea. And the game before that, they beat us at their gaff 1-0. They were kind of lucky to beat us there, I thought, you know. Just that shot, was it that Armstrong, wasn't it? Got that goal against us. It was irritating, man. But I thought they were don't know, it was a nothing game, that. It was a nothing game. And we just hit the bar, hadn't we? Was that the one where Beto just hit the bar? Then they come up the other end and scored. So yeah, it was killer. So that's twice this season they've done it. So we certainly owe them one. Let's have a look. So the FA Cup is coming home, says Charlie. Love it, Charlie. Love it. That's what I'm talking about, mates. Why not? Why not dream? We've won 3 and 3. Best team in the world, aren't we, right now? Let's get through tomorrow. Come on, Blues. Danny Boy says the last few results have changed everything. Feel like we could take a good swing on it. Danny, exactly, mate. That's what I'm saying. That's just what I'm saying. It's amazing, isn't it, what a few good results do for you? It's not just the results though. It's how we've done it as well. You know, 3-0 up against Spurs. I know we lost a bit of concentration at the end against Spurs, and they really did put us on the edge of our seats at the end there when we kind of let Spurs back in it to get 2 goals. But, you know, before that we were really comfortable, and getting 3 goals how we did against them, and then dispatching Leicester the way we did last week. And it was a superb performance against Brighton, because Brighton are a decent team, but it was a superb performance against them, wasn't it? So 3 wins out of 3, it is amazing what it can do for you and for your confidence, and just the way you feel like going into tomorrow. I'm enjoying it again. You know, it was a bit of a chore going to Goodison Park this season up until the last few weeks, but it's been great. I'll say as well, I'll also say, hold my hands up, how wrong I was about David Moyes. You know, I was, if you watch the videos, I was against it. I thought it was a wrong move. Thought it was a step backwards. Really didn't want it to happen. When it did, I said, okay, you know, it's done now. We'll get behind them, but I still don't think it's the right way to go. Listen, how wrong was I? And I am over the moon to be wrong about that. Absolutely over the moon. not only did he come in and kind of settle us even more, because I was saying, wasn't I, if it was just about steadying the ship and settling, then that's what Dyche had kind of done anyway. We were kind of settled and almost like stagnated under Dyche, but Moyes has come in and lifted us, hasn't he? Pushed us right on. So yeah, I was wrong there. Alexander Bryden says, I'm very confident the Toffees will knock Bournemouth out of the FA Cup. Nice one, Alexander. You put CFC, is that Chelsea? Chelsea? You support CFC. Matthew Booth said 3-2 to you as revenge for the start of the season. Nice one, Matthew. Do you support Matthew? You Blue, you put 3-2 to you. So who do you support, Matthew? Terry Dactyl, thanks for joining again, Terry and Matthew. You know, quite a few of the names I do recognise week in, week out. So thanks very much for joining, guys. Terry said if we can't win a few games in the league in the run-in, then we would deserve to go down. Well, yeah, but we have, haven't we? Matthew, come on, Terry. Sorry, come on. Smiles, cherries. I know what you did last summer. Revenge is a dish best served at Goodison. Shabba. Love it, Carl. Love it. Yeah. How good would it be to pull off a performance like we have the last few weeks, especially like the Leicester game? How good would it be to have another Leicester game there where we turn up, get right into it? Alcaraz get on the score sheet as well. Beto get another one. Beto in the Netto. We're loving that, aren't we? On this channel, Beto in the Netto again. Let's see. Where are we? Charlie said, not sure we should start Alcaraz tomorrow. You're not sure? Bournemouth are red hot at the moment. It's not the game to be blooding players. Is that a word, blooding? Charlie, okay, I get that, but he has been playing though, hasn't he? He was playing for Flamengo. He scored for them in his last game for them, just a couple of days before coming over to us. So he's definitely match fit. I think it's a good game to give him a go, to be honest. I think it's a good game to, like I say, it's not like it's a free hit, because I definitely want to get through the FA Cup, the round tomorrow. I want to be in that cup, and I want us to beat Bournemouth for the revenge, as well as just staying in the cup and winning another game of football. There's loads to it for the reasons why we want to beat Bournemouth. But I also think it is a good opportunity to have a look at him in this Everton team, and for David Moyes to have a look at him. I really do think it's a good opportunity, because, like I say, I don't want to refer to it as a free hit because of all the reasons I've just mentioned, that we want to stay in, we want to beat them and all that. But it still kind of is, isn't it? Because, you know, the most important thing, the priority is the league. So if we were playing Liverpool tomorrow, then I don't think I'd want him to be having his first go in a new team in that game. But with the fact that it's, you know, it is a cup game, and cups are cups, aren't they? Cups are cups. You could have the best game, and the other team could just win and get through. You know, look at who was it? Spurs played a couple of weeks ago and only just got past them. Can't even remember who they played. It was a team. Who was it? Somebody tell me who Spurs played, and they just got through to Tamworth, something like that. And that's the beauty of the FA Cup. Anything can kind of happen. But yeah, that's why I think it's a good game to get him started. So everybody else thoughts on that, guys? Alcaraz in, yes or no? Give us a thumbs up if you think Alcaraz should be in the starting lineup tomorrow, please. Getting those thumbs up for me. Let's see. We've got Frankie's gone for a 2-1 to the Blues, and he said it was a good. You're right. So we're getting loads of likes there, loads of hearts. People are thinking Alcaraz should be in the team tomorrow. Okay. And Frank said it was a good meet up last week. Yeah. Cheers, Frankie. Yeah, thanks for coming along. Terry Dactyl said 26 points was third from bottom last season, and that was Luton, who wrestled on 20 points after 23 games. Leicester on 17 points after 24 games. Okay. Blue CJ said, good evening, Blue. Ashley, bit late. Hope we win tomorrow. Ashley, thanks for getting on. And yes, I hope we win tomorrow as well. Ashley, I really do. You said you'll be over at EFC. Not got a ticket for Wednesday, but you'll be in the Wilms though. You just got to get in the Wilms though, are you, Ashley? And try to soak up the atmosphere. Good for you. Carl Brown said, deflating, Nick, the way we lost to them. If we can beat Bournemouth, I think it would be a massive statement because they're no pushovers. They're really not, aren't they? What a job they're doing at Bournemouth. To be fair to them, credit where it's due. Shoestring budget and all that. Tiny little ground as well. That was one of the grounds I got to when I done my YouTube video, getting around all the grounds in the Premier League. Their grounds like in the middle of a park. It's a bit of a mad one. Bournemouth, to be honest with you, small as well. But like I say, what a job they're doing. Credit where it's due. I hope they don't do it tomorrow though. And I hope we put them out the cup tomorrow with a bang as well. With a bang, a couple of early goals again, settle the nerves. It seems like once the nerves are settled, it's not just the fans. You almost feel it. You almost feel like the entire stadium goes like when you get a goal. You know what I mean? But I think you see it in the players though as well. You see the players, they enjoy it. They enjoy playing because they've got that little bit of breathing space. So I just hope we manage to get an early goal there. Jaden's from For Life says, gutted, can't stay, gonna miss. Love these, Nick. Gotta pick me little up. You little boy or girl that must have been. From nursery, catch it on the next one. Back-to-back League Cups. YNWA. Why? Finish it with COYB or something, buddy. No problem, though. Jaden. Celtic Vape says 30 years overdue. Up the fried kin toffees. Yeah, 30 years overdue. Definitely. What was it? Oh God. 95. It is it's a long time, isn't it? Without any silverware. But who knows? Come on, you Blues. Come on. He's got grey hair, but we don't care. I think David Moyes loves that, I think he loves that. Loves that tune. So tomorrow then, what are we all thinking starting lineup? Do you think he'll make any changes at all? We spoke about Alcaraz there. Carl Byron said Alcaraz is Dyche fit. Alcaraz looks in good shape, and like I say, I watched some reels. I don't like doing it because you only see highlights and not lowlights and all that, so you can never tell, in my opinion, on like YouTube highlights of a player. Like they're called highlights for a reason, do you know what I mean? So I don't really watch them, but I did just to have a little look, so I had something to talk about really. And his recent games, he looks good. Like he looks fit, Alcaraz. So, and as I say, he's been playing. So I think Alcaraz will come into that midfield. I think he'll step into Decore's place. Personally, that's what I think he'll do. I'd like to see it as well. I'd love to see Moyes doing it because Moyes has already shown us he's prepared to make changes, hasn't he? With coming in, bringing Jake O'Brien straight in, Lindstrom straight in for Harrison. It's like Moyes has come in and done the things that we were all thinking. That's how it feels anyway. So I'd love to see Moyes put him in that starting lineup, Alcaraz. Anyone else though? Anyone else we're thinking he'll make changes? Or do you think he's going to stick with that team? I'd personally, again, with it being the cup game, I would like to see Jack Harrison get a start on the left at some point. Just thinking that. But to do that, you'd have to put Ndiaye into the middle. But I've just said that's where I think Alcaraz will be, actually. So that was a bit of nonsense, wasn't it? But at some point, before we had Alcaraz anyway, I was thinking I'd like to see Harrison start to get games on the left. And just have a look, really. Just have a look, because he was strong there for Leeds on the left, and then checking back in on his right foot. But it's everybody else's fault on any changes. I don't think he'll change anything at the back. I don't think he can. That back four, five, if you include Pickford, has just been immense, hasn't it? Now that Jake O'Brien's come back in, and I'll mention it again. What was Dyche doing? What was wrong with Dyche and this Jake O'Brien thing? Because it doesn't add up, does it? Doesn't add up. Carl Byron said credit to the Friedkins picking up the one guy who knows what Everton is all about. Had to be Moyes, in my opinion. Yeah, Carl. I do know a few of you were actually saying you want it to be Moyes. Yeah, a few of you were saying that. Matthew supports Tranmere, do you? Enough said about that, the better. Oh, mate, they're struggling a bit, aren't they? Matthew, what position are they in at the moment? Tranmere? I know they're lurking down the bottom of the table. That they're really struggling. I've been to a few games recently, Tranmere ones as well. The last one I went to was Bradford. I think it was international weekend, so Premier League wasn't on. So Premier League's not on. I went and enjoyed Tranmere game against Bradford. When I say enjoyed, they lost 2-0. Just wasn't that enjoyable. Over and out, Nick. Cheers, Jaden. See you later. Rob said, I think the atmosphere will be bouncing tomorrow. If the players turn up as they have been recently, we'll win. Yeah, gotta be. It was Tamworth, was it, Terry, that Tottenham played, yeah? Yeah, Tottenham had a hard game against them. Just what the point I was making, the cup games, FA Cup, anything can happen. Anything can happen. I wonder if Leicester will beat Man U tonight and put Man U out. Jim said he should start. Is this Alcaraz, Jim? Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Ahead of Decore, is that what we're all thinking? Straight into that position, head of Decore, yeah. Just so we're all on the same page with that. That's what I see him playing anyway. That's what I think been brought forward. 26-0 Everton. I know we joke about scores like that, but how amazing would it be? Just like, alright, not 26, but 6, something like that. How good would that be? Just keep scoring those goals like we have done past few weeks. Keep smashing them in. Be great, wouldn't it? I've just been over as well, guys, there's a video that just dropped before we went live. Just went to see our new ground at Bournemouth Dock because I was actually out last night at an Everton Legends event. Peter Reid, Kevin Sheedy, Kevin Ratcliffe they were like on stage with a comedian and talking about when they were playing and some of their some other things in that as well. It was fun. It was good fun. But whilst I was there, my phone was pinging a lot. With a lot of you were telling me that Everton had just released images of the goalposts going up and the lines being painted on the pitch of Bournemouth Dock. So I went over just now to have a little look. It was a bit windy. The drone struggled a bit, but have a little look at that. Did that video tonight, guys. It looks absolutely fantastic with those goalposts going up and the lines going on the pitch. Honestly, really is starting to look good. But yeah, I'm having to drink a bit of water as well because I was out last night, as I said, and a little too much than I would usually partake in, to be honest. So alcohol wise, so Moyes tends to change for cups. Yeah, and that's the thing, you see, because Terry says that he does, Terry, but I think as well with the fact he's got to have one eye on next Wednesday night, hasn't he? He's got to have one eye on that derby. That's the one we will all, you say to us now. I know we want to win both, but you say to us now, what game would you rather win more? The last derby at Goodison Park or the Bournemouth game tomorrow? Honestly, I know the Bournemouth game we stay in the cup, but that for me, all day, I want to beat them at Goodison Park all day. It's not even a suggestion for me. What's everybody's thoughts on that? If you had to pick one of those two games, give us the likes. If it would be the Liverpool game for you guys too, because like I say, for me, there's no contest. Just take that Liverpool game all day. I'd happily go out the cup if we were guaranteed that derby win. Let's see. Frankie says start Charlie, minutes in the legs, see if he can cope with the Prem speed again in a cup match. We may need his speed versus Liverpool. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and that's it, Frankie, isn't it? Be good to have a look at him and just have a look at his fitness and his pace, how he plays, to know that look, this guy's ready for the derby at Goodison Park or not. I think he will be. But good point, that, mate. Terry said, kind of hope we keep the team mostly the same, except maybe Tim for Ghana because of age. Yeah, drop Decore deeper. Play Alcaraz in Decore usual position. Yeah, okay. So you're saying Tim for Ghana, drop Doucouré deeper, Terry, and play Alcaraz in Doucouré's usual position? So who's coming off there though? Because that would be too many. So you're just saying Doucouré, bring Doucouré off and put Alcaraz in. Yeah, Tim, Iriobunum. I still can't say that name. Don't think I ever will. But Tim, for Ghana would be a really good one though. Terry, yeah, that's a great point. That give Ghana a break. Give Ghana a week off to get ready for that derby, because he's got to play in the derby, hasn't he? I think he's been immense past few games. Ghana myself, James Garner as well was brilliant in the last game. And Corey got his goal, looked okay, but he did miss. He missed two really good chances in the first half. He could have had a hat-trick in the first half, to Corey. So Celtic said Duke's out, Alcaraz in. Terry Nash has also said Jack Harrison keeps dribbling the ball out of play recently. He is like a reincarnation of Balassi. Yeah, he does. I mean, look, regarding the Jack Harrison thing, I'd just like to see him have a go on that left where I think he is kind of proven. I don't think he's had the best chance at Everton, but don't get me wrong on that. He has had chances, hasn't he? A lot of them. And he should have made something of some of those chances. I just think he's struggled so much. But I'd just like to see him get a go there. Even if it's not starting there, but maybe coming on and having a go there. But right now, that on the left is Ndai's position, isn't it? Simple as that. But I had said I'd like to see Ndai maybe come in to the middle in that number 10 role, but I think that's what Alcaraz is for, I think. So, yeah, unfortunately, Jack Harrison, that scuppers my plans of putting you on the left, but he is struggling, Terry. He really has struggled, and yeah, it takes that. The one thing that bothers me is not so much Jack Harrison on the ball. What bothers me more is when we haven't got the ball, he runs around like a headless chicken when we haven't got the ball. It's so frustrating to watch him. And he just kind of runs round players when they've got the ball. He doesn't put a foot in or anything. That it really does my head in. That's the worst part about Jack Harrison's play. When he just doesn't put a foot in and challenge for the ball at all. To be honest, and ducks out of a few challenges as well. So I just can't stand that. Can't stand it. That's my biggest gripe with him. It's not what he does on the ball. It's what he does off the ball. Personally. Dyche had his head up his own backside, says Blue CJ. Yeah, he did a bit. Yeah. I don't know, just putting that out there, are you, Blue CJ? I don't know if you were replying to my comment about Jake O'Brien, maybe. $14 is here again. Hello, 14 says, don't be fooled by the shoestring budget claims. Bournemouth actually spent a lot of money. Net spend of negative 270 mil the last 3 seasons. Whereas Everton are positive 100 mil in same period. True, really? 14. Bournemouth have spent that much on what? What have they spent 270 mil on? I'm going to have to... Sorry guys, I've got to check that out. Who've Bournemouth bought? I don't understand. They're going through that. It's not what you're here for, is it? Just watching me on a laptop. Who've they bought then? Who've Bournemouth bought there? Give us some info on that. Who was it that said that? Sorry, don't be fooled. $14. Great name for the fact that you've just said that as well. They've got that Semenyo. Where did they get him from? The other one that they've got is that flipping Kluivert, haven't they? He is that Justin Kluivert is. You've got to have to do something about him. He's playing really well at the moment, Tim. So yeah. $14. So that's good info. That didn't realise that. Harrison has been put in charge of collecting cones. Go and get the one off that fella, the Bramley Moore Dock fella. Remember that Liverpool fan with the cone? He gets some stick now, doesn't he? Almost feel sorry for him, but I don't. So Harrison was strong under Bielsa. Every other manager, he's been very poor. Yeah, exactly. And under Bielsa, is that when he had his spell on the left mainly for Leeds? Carl. So he was decent because when we got him, when we were looking at getting Harrison, don't know about the rest of you. When we were looking at getting him in on loan, I was made up with it at the time. I was like, oh, he's a decent player. He can create things in that. He hasn't. Defo number 10, Alcaraz. Switch with him die mid-game, says Carl. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see him. Can Alcaraz play out wide? I suppose we'll see, won't we? I don't know if he plays out wide, really. Somebody may correct me if I'm wrong, though. And Ducky87 says I'd play Manan ahead of Decore. Yeah, she could up front, Ducky. AFC Redmen says looking forward to the derby. Moyes back and the Reds' great run at the moment. Should be a good match. Also, Bournemouth will be a good test for the Moyes. Everton might be a good warm-up derby against us Reds. Warm-up derby. Bournemouth. It's not really a derby, but yeah, it is a good test. You're definitely right there, Redman. As I was saying then, you got to give credit where it's due. Bournemouth are a good side at the moment, especially this season. They got some decent players, as I've just said. That Justin Kluivert, Semenyo, Ouattara. They've got a decent attack, to be honest. So they've managed to put a good team together. But I think we've got enough. Honestly, when I look at the two teams on paper, I genuinely, I know I'm biased because I'm a Blue, but I genuinely look at it and feel like we've got better players than Bournemouth. My opinion. The league right now tells differently, but if we'd have had Moyes all season, who knows, eh? It is a good warm-up, yeah, you're right, against you though. I hope we're the ones. You're right, you are on a great run. You are, there's no denying that. But I hope it's us that gives you a knock. I really do. I hope it's us at Goodison Park that clips your wings a little bit. If I'm totally honest with you, Redmen, I just do. Obviously, I'd love it. Love us to beat you there. Let's see. Charlie Brown says, "Let's concentrate on the FA Cup." In my opinion, all right, Charlie. Okay, so in general, you're saying just concentrate on the FA Cup. That should be our priority right now. Yeah, is that what you're saying, or you're just saying, look, let's just concentrate on the FA Cup game because that's the next game? If you think we should go for the FA Cup though, and think that that should be our priority, fair enough. I just think that our priority just has to be the league. The cup's like a bonus run if you get a good run in the cup, isn't it? But fair play, mate. If you're thinking let's concentrate on it and go and win it, yeah, why not? How are they going to do the circle in the middle of the pitch? Try drawing perfect circles. End up looking like lava lamp bubbles. Yeah. Well, I think the machine might like I don't know, mate. I don't know, but it's not like drawing circles on a piece of paper. I'm sure. Maybe it is. Anybody ever done any pitch markings or anything like that on here? Know anybody that does? So let's see. The new lad looked like he was playing in the 6 role in the training video. I haven't seen the training video. Did he, Danny? Yeah. I haven't seen that yet. Terry Nash said Garner not start because he's just got fit. Yeah, it would be good to keep James Garner fit for the derby, 100%, wouldn't it? Who goes in there then? So if we're saying Decore out for Alcaraz, this is what we're guessing and predicting. Decore out for Alcaraz. We've already said about Garner having a little rest for Tim, haven't we? So who else goes into the middle then, do you think? Because I do totally take your point about James Garner keeping him fit. So Flash the Original says NSNO, Garner, Erie Ockbenham and Gay in the middle, please. Not a Dupe Corey fan. Rubbish player. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to swear. I know you haven't put rubbish. I'm gonna try not to swear because when I did the Brighton video and I was annoyed about like the Brighton reaction, wasn't I? And when I done that, there's a bit of swearing. It knocks down what who can view the video, of course, because they're swearing it. And I do know some some kids watch the video. So obviously, got to keep that to a minimum. Don't mind you typing it at all, guys. Flash Rachel said 2-1 to us. Right, let's, on that note, Flash, let's do some predictions, eh? Let's do some predictions. So, as we started doing a couple of weeks ago, I'll take, say, I don't know, 10 of your predictions or something like that. Write them on the board. And if any of you get the prediction exactly right for tomorrow, then you will get a bobble hat. Okay, you'll get a bobble hat. So, bright in blue as well this week. That pen doesn't look great. Let's get some predictions in, guys. Anfield Road layout in the loft is said 3-1. Okay, Anfield Road. Anfield Road is a blue. Everyone. Keep telling him to change his name so there's no confusion, but you're sticking with it, Anfield, aren't you? That's great. No bother. Let's see. Ducky says, be nice to win the FA Cup. Last season in Goodison, we get beat every game by Liverpool. So Derby makes no difference. Get beat every game by Liverpool? No, we don't. No, we don't. Remember last season? No, we do not, Ducky. I mean, granted, they've beat us a lot more than we've beat them. But don't beat us every time, buddy. Terry Nash said, I think the 9 points gap in the league, we can afford to concentrate on the FA Cup at the moment. Yeah, Terry, that's my point. That's my point and how I feel. So if you'd have asked me, like I said months ago, I'd have just been like, just forget it, rest everyone, give the kids a run out, whatever, because, you know, the cup doesn't matter, the league does. But now that we've got that gap, after the last 3 games, that's what I'm like. I'm thinking, why not? Let's go all in on this cup game tomorrow. So let's see. Frankie says, I'll stick with 2-1 playing for young Adam. Yeah, so Frankie got the score right a couple of weeks ago. And he did say he'll keep putting his predictions in. But if he wins it, he's going to let Adam have his bobble at his winnings, his treasure. Adam is got an Everton channel. I'll be doing a video with him next week. He tried to do it this week, but our timings just didn't match up. So I'll be doing a pre-match Liverpool game pre-match review with young Adam next week. So Frankie's going 2-1, and if he wins, it goes to Adam. Nice one, Frankie. Who else have we got? We got Celtic 2-0 to the Toffees. Yes, Celtic. Take that one, won't we? Let's see. Keep going. Blue CJ 2-1. So, Blue CJ. I'll put you next to Frankie. Ducky's gone for a 3-3. Ends. Running out. Let's get another up here. Ducky's gone for a 3-3. You're having us to then go through after it won't be a replay, that will it? Will it just go straight to extra time, or is it straight to pens? This one I haven't had a look. What is it, guys? Who knows? Charlie Brown 3-2 Everton. Take a few more, guys. Terry Nash 5-2. Terry, I'd love that. What a prediction that is. I'd love that, mate. Especially if we were like 5-0 up. How good would that be? Terry Nash 5-2. My God, how many pens are running out? Good job, I've got a few, eh? Terry Nash 5-2. Who else to take? We'll go Rob Sutton 4-2, Roy Nixon. Rob Sutton 4-2. Roy. How funny is that? All these scores, Roy's the first one to go for a 1-0. Roy Nixon 1-0, and then El Tel on the banks of Robo Mersey 3-1. 3-1. El Tel gone with Anfield Road as well. My God, these pens are irritating. I've got a red one there, but I'm just not using it. L, tell, 3-1. Let's take two more. Roy Nixon was 1-0. Sorry, I didn't write you down, Roy. And who else have we got? Last one, Eugene, 4-1. Have we had a 4-1? No, Eugene. What is it, Eugene? Giva. Last one, that, guys. There you go. Some great predictions there. Some great predictions. I'll take any one of them, guys. We got Anfield Road and Eltel 3-1. Frankie 2-1 with Blue CJ. Celtic Vape 2-0. Ducky 3-all. Charlie Brown 3-2. Terry Nash 5-2. That's the one I like, Terry. Rob Sutton 4-2. Roy Nixon 1-0. Eugene McGeever 4-1. Any of you guys win, any of you guys get that spot on, then you have to drop me an email. Drop me an email with your details and let me know what colour hat you want, okay? Orange, blue. I recommend the blue. Nice blue. Nice blue and white. So, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Patrick McAteer said, "Don't predict scores too suddy." Don't predict scores too suddy. Okay, that's fine. Don't predict them. No problem at all. Thomas McGuinness has gone 2-0 and a Beto double. Thomas, I'll throw you on. I'll throw you on next to Celtic Vape 2-0. No problem, mate. Let's see. AFC Redmen said, "I think Everton will win against Bournemouth, maybe 2-1, but I hope it's not. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's Everton's last derby at Goldson. It'll be sad to see it go. I hope not. You did it last season." Yeah, I know. Right, guys. Ducky said, "Need the hat, mate. It's freezing." It is freezing. It's really cold today, isn't it? When I went to Bramley Moor Dock to do my drone video to look at the pitch, it was cold there. Really cold. A really cold wind. Let's see. Don't want extra time. Derby next week. Yeah, I'll tell. That's it. Need to dispatch them early, don't we? Get them, well, not early, in 90 minutes. But I just, like I said at the start of the video, I hope when we get in that crowd, the fans will be well up for it tomorrow. As will I. I'm sitting in the paddock again tomorrow. Luckily enough for somebody to let me and my lad have his tickets again. So same seats as last week. Hopefully that's a lucky thing, eh? Same seats as last week. Hopefully there's not a giant sitting in front of me, which makes it hard for me to get some footage. But I'll do the best I can. Bring you a match day vlog, guys. Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hope it's another win for the Blues. Roy said, "Enjoy the game. Come on, you Blues." Yes, Blues. Come on. Got our predictions in, guys. I think we all hope Alcaraz gets a start instead of Decore. I think that's the hope. We'll see tomorrow, won't we? We'll see what Moyes does. But right now, all I can say is right now, in Moyes we do trust right now. So if he starts Decore, then obviously we'll get right behind Decore, won't we? And cheer him on as much as we can, and hope he gets another one. Builds his confidence even more. Let's hope. Guys, before I go, do just want to give a quick mention to any members, all of my members. I will just read you out. Sorry, I did take a picture on my phone, so I can do that really quickly. I have Roy Nixon, Craig Lord, Andy Lloyd, Peter Roberts, the Bagfather 46, Andrew Ackers, Alan McAvoy, and there was another one, Kafkins Candy 48. All of you guys that have joined my memberships area, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Anybody that fancies that, have a look on my channel. You can now become a member. Bronze, silver, or gold. And somebody said I should have done bronze, silver, and blue. I should have, but I missed out there. I don't think I can change it either. If you want to become a member, bronze, you'll get a little, where is it? Down here. See Roy Nixon there? I can tell Roy is a member because he's highlighted there on the chat. And in any one of my videos, if Roy or any other member comments on my videos, it's highlighted for me so I can see that they are a member, okay? It lets me know that a member has commented. You also, for silver, you get that. You also get live chats and an extra live video a month. One extra a month, so my channel is staying the same. Everything else is the same. I'm just doing a little bit extra for members. Gold gets a free hat sent to them as a thank you, and also get to give me one video to do each month. So gold members will give me suggestions for videos each month, and I will pick one of those videos and I will actually do it. Okay, so yeah, nothing to know, guys. Thank you very much for joining once again. As I said, it's quite a few of you there. I recognise that are on this week in, week out, so I really do appreciate you. Thanks very much. Let's hope we do it tomorrow. Let's hope we make it 4 wins out of 4 and just keep that winning train going as we go into the derby. I will do a pre-match talk about the derby. Probably be a jittery one. Don't half get like the jitters when it comes to the derby. I honestly do. Don't know why we do it to ourselves. I should just sit at home and watch Emmerdale or something, shouldn't I? Be much easier life than being a blue. But we love it, don't we, guys? We love it. So yeah, up the toffees. Come on, you Blues. I'll be at the game tomorrow. Anybody sees me, please grab me for a chat. I'd love to get some of you on the channel if possible. Okay. And then yeah, our next away game we'll do here as well. Live watch along. Guys, thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe. Come on, you Blues. Another win tomorrow. Let's go. Come on.